Well, welcome to D2B TV. What amazing Saturday I have personally had today, and I'm absolutely it's finished on the highest of highs. Uh, I headed off into Manchester myself this morning to work for AFC Liverpool, the non-league Reds, and we played at Avro, who are Mancunian from Oldham, and we come back from 2-0 down to then get back to 2-all. And what I love about this football club is straight away, all the lads could think about was, this is the first thing the lads say, what's the Liverpool score? What's the Liverpool score? I said, it's 3-1, it's 3-1. I said, don't worry. I said, Salah scored, Mane scored, and Diaz got his first goal. And these boys are literally just coming off the pitch, just fought tooth and nail to secure a point for us. And then all they do is say, how did the Reds get on? And then what we're doing is, as we're getting all our shit together to leave Manchester after stealing a point, everybody's saying the same thing. Man City, Tottenham, come on. We've never stopped believing. Those that know me know that I've been doing videos the last few weeks, only a few days ago, saying that we can get in Pep's head. He's always talking about us. Every single second sentence always seems to be, Liverpool, Liverpool. Even when he got asked about the Champions League, they've just won 5-0. They've just won 5-0. And the first thing he comes out with is, Liverpool. Liverpool could beat us. Give me a minute. So I could feel this coming. And never write off Liverpool. Klopp says it. He keeps saying it. You got to keep believing. You got to keep believing. And now the power's shifted. Now they are going to be. You listen. A draw today, they might have got away with it. They might have still been able to go, all right, we're still unbeatable. We're still Man City. They've been beaten. They've been beaten in their own backyard, and that will now send alarm bells ringing. Because the fact is, what they've got to understand is, and I actually did a video 2 or 3 days ago. Those that actually watched that video, those that are on these viewing it now, remember what I said when I said that Sky Sports, Jeff Sterling said, is the league over? Clinton Morrison, to give him credit, he'll be sitting there probably texting Jeff and all that now saying, what did I say to you? What did I tell you? They come out and said that Man City have got an easy run of games now to the end of the season. He's already played Arsenal. He's already played they've played the named teams, the teams that you fear name-wise. And what he did was he forgot about Tottenham. He just didn't even class them as being a big club. That was their next match. If he then doesn't realise that Frank Lampard's Everton have lost today to Southampton 2-0, with the results going against them, like Watford beating Aston Villa away, and the fact Burnley beat Brighton 3-0, now Goodison Park can't throw the game anymore. They can't throw the points against Liverpool anymore like they always do. Fuck it, don't beat them, because if we beat them, we're doing Liverpool a favour. They can't do that this time because they are so close to relegation. They have to go all out to win. Frank Lampard will not want to get relegated. I can guarantee you that. He will pick a side in their next match at home to Man City that will have to literally win the game. And I'm telling you this now, those Evertonians don't want to get relegated. So if they have to bite their lip, they'll have to bite their lip. So I am hoping now the worst place possible for Pep Guardiola to go is Liverpool, as in the city of Liverpool. He's now coming to the last Goodison Park away. And like I say, if it was last season or the season before, when you'd have Everton in their typical position of mid-table, not going down, but not ever going to win anything like they always fucking are. But this time they ain't. This time they're too close to fucking relegation. They can't throw it. So now you're thinking to yourself, all right, let's go and beat Leeds now at home. Let's go and beat Leeds out there. I'm so buzzing. It's rearranged midweek. The atmosphere now against Leeds United is going to be incredible. Now, even though I was doing my job today for FC Liverpool, my mate had his phone on, so I got to see quite a bit of the game today. I was kept leaning over and watching it when he's watching on his phone. I've seen Salah's goal, well taken, and seen the overhead kick by Mane. I haven't seen Diaz's goal yet, but what I'm saying to you is I could hear the atmosphere on the phone. And for those that watch my videos, I've been quite critical of the atmosphere at Anfield over the last few games. Well, Norwich was totally different. And I think that was based on when we went 1-0 down and the clock was ticking. I think Anfield then did what Anfield does best, which is find its voice. And they've just roared Liverpool to the finish. Diaz scoring in front of the Kop. I mean, Tim Sherwood said today on Sky Sports that he was the best player on the pitch. So what I'm saying to you is, Everything's shifted now. Today's result has shifted. That Jamie Carragher's doing his best to say that he thinks Man City are favourites. He always says that. He can't scream Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool too much because he'd look biased. But I'm telling you now, I've said this a few weeks ago that I never wrote the title off. I got a bit of criticism for changing my mind with regards to transfers. At the start of the season, I said we didn't need anybody, but that was before Harvey Elliott snapped his ankle. And in the January window, I said we do need somebody. We need to bring in a couple of players. Now, in a way, I got what I wanted because we got Diaz, who absolutely looks out of this world. Plus, Harvey Elliott came back from his long-term injury, which meant that basically we got the two signings that I knew we needed. Look at that squad. And you telling me now we've got Leeds now at home. Leeds are not doing great this season. They're a good side, but listen, I'm not being funny. They're conceding a shitloads of goals. So I just think we'll have too much for them. We go and win that. You're then thinking to yourself, look at the games we've got left. And this is one that I called weeks ago. Those that know me know I called this. I said, guess where who Manchester City have got last game of the season? Do you know who it is? It's Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. So is it written in the stars, all that shit that Stevie got as well for slipping? Wouldn't it be amazing if we get down to the last game of the season and his Villa side take the points from Man City that wins the league? So, I mean, I'm not saying I want it to go that deep into it, but all I'm saying is, as Liverpool fans now, milk this, soak it up, drink as much beer as you want. Whatever you do, do it, because I'm telling you now, these years don't come around very often. This is the first time Liverpool have been in all four comps at this time since the 80s. I wasn't even born the last time this happened. And then you've got to count to this fact. I watch a shitload of football. I watched Borussia Dortmund the other night against Rangers get absolutely battered. Barcelona are absolute shite now. Real Madrid are even shitter. But they're both on par with each other as bang wank. Inter Milan, doddle. AC Milan, doddle. PSG couldn't even fucking win their own league last season. They're not that great. Bayern Munich, they drew 1-0 with Salzburg. They're not even fucking that. Sheriff Tiraspol beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Europe has never been this weaker in my entire fucking 30 years of being alive. Now it's time to get greedy, Liverpool. Now it's time to fucking take every single thing going. Don't be sitting there going, oh, I'll put a shit team out because you don't care about the League Cup. Get the fucking League Cup won. Get Leeds beat midweek, then go and win the League Cup on Sunday. Then after you win the League Cup on Sunday, then go and win the next league game. And then after you won that next league game, go and fucking win the FA Cup game. And then once you won the FA Cup game, go and win the league game. Put out a best side for every single fucking game to win it. Don't try and bullshit. Don't say we're not asked if we go out of that. We ain't asked if we go out of that. That bastard Pep Guardiola has spent over £1 billion, and I've been to Wembley on 3 occasions, and 2 of them I've had to watch him lifting fucking trophies that the little bastard wouldn't have even lifted if he didn't have the biggest squad in the league and also the most fucking money, and also getting away with 2 financial fair play guilties that they never got punished for. So at the end of the day, don't even sit there now, Liverpool, and be nice. Be fucking ruthless and go and win every single trophy that we can win, because we should. You know why? Because we're the best fucking football club in this city, in this town, in Europe, easily. Not a shadow of a doubt. I believe that. And I don't just believe that because I'm fucking deluded. I watch a lot of football and I study football, and I've seen a lot of the teams that I'm comparing us to at the moment. Every single manager that we play against comes out and says, fuck, I didn't want them. They're the last team I wanted. Are they saying that about Man United? They're queuing up for Man United. Man City, you can beat Man City. He's so fucking arrogant. He doesn't even play with a striker. Watch my earlier videos. What did I call out? I called out 2 things I believe would happen this season. 1, Chelsea would tail off. They have done. 2, Man City will not suffer now, but in the crucial points of this campaign, they will suffer because they don't have an out-and-out striker. It might not get them against the Southamptons. It might not get them all against, the Watfords or the fucking Burnleys or the fucking Fulhams or whoever they play. They might not get them against that. But when it comes to the big games, their number not having an out-and-out striker will cost them. That will in the Champions League. They'll go and get a PSG or they'll get someone like that, even us, and we'll outscore them. And that's the problem. Yeah, they could win the game, but you'll outscore them because this little twat thinks he can play with 11 midfielders. Well, yeah, he's got away with it the last few seasons, but he's had Sergio Aguero and all that to get him out of the shit. He's got no striker now. And he's so fucking up his own arse. He goes and buys a striker in January and loans him back to the end of the season. So that will come back to bite them. And I actually think now that you're going to see the wheels off Man City falling, you're going to absolutely start seeing them wobble. And do you know what? That bastard will probably leave at the end of the season because he's been hinting about that for years. And then who are they going to get? Then who are they going to fucking get? Because what managers are left now out there that are really that great? We've got Jurgen Klopp. We've got the best manager in the fucking world, and we've got the best squad in the world. And I don't care what anybody says about that. Call me what they fucking like. Got took shitloads of abuse off the Manx today, and guess what? We went and fucking, the team from Liverpool went and fucked them in the last minute. So it is what it is. Them Manx fucking haters, and we hate them. And do you know what? I don't care because they are competing against one of the most historic football clubs on the fucking planet that have won European Cups before they even played in football. They were probably in fucking League One or the old third division when we were winning European Cups. Right, we've earned the right to be where we are today. Our stadium has been built up over the years to now nearly 61,000 because we've earned the right to get there. We've earned the right to be in the Champions League. We've earned the right to have our bad seasons when we had Roy Hodgson and we had to have deal with fucking players like Christian Poulsen and fucking Jokanovic up front and fucking Shelvey in midfield and had to deal with Jay Spearing in midfield and that. We've had our years of shit. And do you know what? We had to get through them by investing in our academy, by bringing through new players, by doing our best to do that in a reasonable budget to the actual reasons of fair play. Unlike fucking getting taken over by somebody, it just goes, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll put the price of oil up. And we'll get away with not paying this. Or I'll tell you what, I'll use this company to invest 100 million in the club, even though it's my company. I'm just I'm just chief or chairman of that. The financial fair play twice. They've been found guilty twice. They're cheats, and I hate them. Man City are right up there now. They're not there yet, but they're on a par with Man United now of how much I hate them. And I just hate Manchester in general because you know what? Them two clubs despise us, but it's vice versa. And this is why I want Liverpool now to go out and be fucking greedy. I want us to go out and win everything. And do you know what, Jurgen? Enjoy every minute of it. And guess what? Don't go in 2.5 years. Stay to your fucking 60 and ride out and leave a legacy like fucking Bob Paisley did and like Shanks did. You can't leave us on 4 trophies, maybe 5, maybe 6. You deserve a dynasty, a legacy where you literally lift multiple league titles, at least 2 or 3 European Cups, because your football deserves it and you deserve it for literally being the poster boy manager for all of the football clubs around the world. This is how you coach. Can't you remember some of his sayings that he would say, Klopp? What is wrong with you people in England? Why do you always just think buying, buying, buying? Have you ever heard of a thing called coaching? Have you ever heard a thing about making players better? I've always stuck up for FSG because their Moneyball mechanism is what Klopp adores. Klopp loves being the underdog. He loved it at Mainz. He loved it at Dortmund. He loved it at Liverpool. Why do you think he picks them clubs? He likes being what was the words he used? I like to be Robin Hood with bows and arrows while the rest of the fucking world have bazookas. But it worked out well for Robin Hood. That is Jurgen Klopp. That is his story. He loves FSG's plan. Tell you what, let's not go and buy £60 million player. Let's extend our training ground for 60 million. I'll tell you what, let's not go and buy that 60 million player because we're quite confident as the kids coming through, like Harvey Elliott, like Tyler Mutton and all that, can do a job for us, which they've proven to have done. Let's go and extend the Annie Road end for another 60 million. Yeah, Tottenham go and buy an Ndombele for 70 million. He's a pile of wank. Man United go and buy Sancho for 70 million. He's a pile of wank. So does that work? Is that what our fans want? Just go and throw money? We don't throw money. We don't waste money. We live in our budget. We live to our means. We're a full football running business. Our sponsorships, our companies like Western Union, like Standard Charter, like all of the, all the other ones we've got, there's tons, but they're real businesses. They're not his fucking Qatari fucking Uncle Tom's business that he's decided just to make out that it said pumping false money in. I've told you this before. I've bumped into Manchester City fans en route to Wembley and had fucking McDonald's tickets given to them for free. This is for a cup final, right? Look on their website. They give away free tickets every week. They go around about 10,000 tickets away to local schools to keep the fucking ground filled. So they don't deserve to be winning these titles because do you know what? They're not real. They're not fucking real. Do you know Newcastle United? I hope they go and fucking steamroll Man City in terms of spending over the next few years. Do you know why? Because them Geordies have had to wait for fucking 20, 35, 40 years with nothing and packing 52,000 out every week. But then again, maybe I don't because it's the same sort of model. But you get what I'm saying there. Man City, you've had your years now. You've had your Pep Guardiola. You've spent your billion and a half. You think you play, you think you're the greatest because you've got 50 million pound players in each position. But guess what? The real story is David v Goliath. Yeah. David beats Goliath. You're Goliath in terms of your wages, your finances, and everything. We're David. We're Jurgen Klopp's fucking animal. We're coming for you. That's why your manager keeps saying things like they're a pain in the arse. Yeah, we are a pain in the arse, and we are coming for Man City. And I'm going to put my neck out on the line now and say we are going to win the league because I said it a few weeks ago. So why the fuck would I change my mind after today? We're coming for Pep. We're coming for that module of no business, no financial fair play regulations. We're coming for you. And do you know what? John W. Henry will probably have a big fucking Cuban at the end of the season going, do you know what? I did that on a net spend of about 20 million. Boom. Go fuck your Pep. And do you know what? I absolutely love that because that is what football's all about. Football's about being run properly. All right, sometimes it's ridiculously expensive, but you have to be to compete at the top end of the leagues. But I am buzzing today because you know what? I sat there and I seen all them Man City fans going mad, screaming every time a Tottenham player was rolling around and stuff like that. Get a little bit of karma back your way. You ain't got a fucking divine right to win everything just because you buy everything. You are going to face one of the world's most famous football clubs now, and we're coming for you. And I cannot wait for it. Up the Reds.